A lot is happening in the country as Election Petition Tribunal (PEPT) is set to deliver judgment on Atiku, Peter Obi petition against Tinubu, APC and INEC. Before then, let's look at what Jonathan and El-Rufai has to say. Goodluck Jonathan and Malam Nasiru El-Rufai have sent a strong warning to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria, as announced by INEC. Let's start with Jonathan first before El-Rufai. During an event, Jonathan, who is the former president of Nigeria, used the opportunity to warn Tinubu and other political office holders in Nigeria. Jonathan strongly warned that occupying one political office position should not be seen as an opportunity for one to behave anyhow and take the people for granted, stressing that the people are now angry and wiser, that things we do and get away with yesterday, we might do the same thing today and don't get away with it. Jonathan used the case of Burkina Faso, who is under military government, as an example. This message is really coming at the right time, as many African countries, especially West Africa, is beginning to see the people rise against the government. In less than 2 months, Africa have witnessed 2 military coups, which eventually led to takeover of the government by the military. We all saw how the Nigerians were jubilating when they had a coup in the country. They went as far as cursing Tinubu. Some even called him Bola Tinubu when he tried to intervene in the coup crisis. Same thing was witnessed in Gabon. The Gabonese were seen dancing and jubilating on the street when their former president Ali Bongo was removed through a military coup. Now, Nigeria awaits tribunal judgment as Presidential Election Petition Tribunal (PEPT) is set to deliver judgment. Jonathan's message is not only targeted at Tinubu, but to all public office holders in the country. Let's listen to Jonathan. But before then, if you are new to our channel, please ensure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any updates.
Let me use this opportunity to advise us who are politicians and those of us who are in the security services that while we are doing the job we are meant to do, let us not, because the judiciary is very conservative, try to blackmail them or squeeze them. Sometimes when we have political powers, we get blinded. They say sometimes your wisdom is consumed with confidence. When we bear the big name, president, governor, all the speakers and so on, become so blinded, especially even in the security services, when you're holding certain positions, become so blinded. But society is changing and we must learn, we must admonish ourselves. And civil society is becoming very, very active. And certain things that probably we do and get away with it, we may not get away with it tomorrow. If we take laws into our hands and try to squeeze society, young people will react. It happens when I was a president in a sister country, Burkina Faso, where by their law, if the president is not there because they have no vice president, it's the speaker of the parliament that will take over the country and manage the country. The president wanted to amend the constitution so you go for a third tenure. And from the thinking of society, the parliament was compromised, so the speaker was to do it. The young people in Burkina Faso, the civil society, they mobilized and moved in to the parliament to kill the speaker. The security people couldn't defend it. The speaker has to run away. They burned down the parliament, the national parliament of that country. The mob moved into the state house to attack the president. The president defense squad that was even stronger than national army couldn't stop the mass movement. Otherwise, you kill everybody. The president has to run to Cote d'Ivoire. The country was in a quagmire. Their constitution said the president is not there, the speaker. Now the president ran away, the speaker ran away. Nobody to take over power. The military have to step in. So we, the politicians, and those of us who are holding sensitive security positions should know that society is changing so much and that we should do everything based on the rule of law.
That's former President Goodluck Jonathan speaking there. Let he who has ear hear what the elder is saying. Now, El-Rufai has sent a strong warning to Tinubu after missing out on ministerial appointments. Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, who is a former governor of Kaduna State, has issued a caution to President Bola Tinubu, stating that if ECOWAS troops engage in a military attack on Niger, it will signify a declaration of civil war against northern Nigeria. El-Rufai, who had not publicly commented on recent political events in Niger and Gabon/ECOWAS responses, conveyed this warning message through a tweet on his verified X, formerly known as Twitter, account. Drawing a parallel with the 1970s rock classes Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits, Mr. El-Rufai emphasized that a conflict within the sub-region will essentially be a war between close kin. He underscored the shared identity of the people of Niger Republic and those living in northern Nigeria, highlighting their interconnectedness. Mr. El-Rufai stressed the need to actively avoid a civil war among brethren. This warning from Malam Nasiru El-Rufai follows a previous falling out with Mr. Tinubu over a ministerial appointment and how he was screened by the Senate led by Senator Godswill Akpabio. This development also coincides with the ECOWAS directive for its troops to stand prepared to restore constitutional order in Niger following the removal of President Mohamed Bazoum by his presidential guard in July. While Africa, we are still battling with this coup, another one happened in Gabon, and the coup leader has been sworn in as the new president of Gabon. We promise to keep you updated as the Election Petition Tribunal is set to deliver judgment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any updates. Thanks for watching.